This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, we're playing now. So what's going on, guys? Daiquiri here, and today...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he
so today we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable. I've always wanted to play this game.
He had never been trained
now
for
we're
that.
going to.
No.
It is now 8:08 a.m. I'm so tired, so hopefully I don't say anything stupid.
Is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
How the hell did we get out? Huh? Wait, what did I just do? How the hell did I get out? And now look what I did. Did it just restart? Hello? So this game basically...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had
doing
to make a
this
decision?
again?
What if
What is wrong with this game? Begin the game again. Fuck it, I'm doing that. This game is fucking weird as fuck. Okay, I'm walking out. Fuck that. Okay. Hopefully I didn't fuck up the story.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Turn that off. Saving energy. One step at a time. So, this game is really, really, really just something else. Okay. Did everybody tell him? Awaiting input. How do I put more inputs in? I can't. Or input received, my bad. Holy shit, I'm tired. But this game is just on another level. Username. Access. Turn that off. Okay, let's just keep continuing. Can I open up any of these doors? No, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He wants me to do that, though. I'm gonna do the right because he wants me.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, so you can't open up any of these doors, but...
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay then. Interesting.
Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
On his left. Oh. See, he wants me. He wants me to go in there. But if, wait, what? Wait. It looks so weird. I want to go straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait, fired years ago? That means I'm already fired? Did I miss something? Like, is nobody
Look,
living
Stanley,
here
I think
anymore?
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Wait.
This is it, Stanley.
A girl?
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay. Wait, there's just this black room. We're gonna get jump scared or some shit. What the fuck?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Oh my god. What
If
the
you can
fuck is
truly
this shit?
place your faith in another.
What the hell happened? Okay. Wait, 427.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually
What?
think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
I'm so
I'm trying
lost.
to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
What is he
Let me show
trying
you
to
what's really going on
see?
here.
What the fuck?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, so I'm dead? Good morning. Press I.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press 5. What happens if I don't press 5? No, nothing happens.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
What? There's a
Now
desk
he's
right here.
pushing
What
a
the
button.
fuck?
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
6.
But in his mind,
Did
in his
anything change
mind,
now?
he can go on fantastic adventures.
No.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 8 to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize
It
about
just
his own job. First, he
disappeared
imagined that one day
to
while at
cabin.
work, he stepped up from
Or
his
cabinet.
desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face
They all
of the
left.
earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Am I the last person on Earth?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy
What the
world,
fuck? Why is it
he
turning
began to
into
fill it
an
with many
office?
possible paths and destinations.
What is going on?
Down one path lay an enormous round
This
room
game is
with
on
monitors
another
and
level.
mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
How are your kids about the story?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife you
But
love
there
her.
is no answer. How
But
could there
it's
possibly
turned
be?
into
In
death.
reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
I'm so lost, bro. Go to sleep. Nid, I'm not going to sleep.
And
Look
I'm
at
trying
this.
to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't
Right.
stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. But I will. Because there's nothing else to do.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
It turned back into
How can
the
I tell him in a
office.
way that he'll understand that every
What?
second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
Are we playing the
But I
game
don't
in a
make the
game in a
rules.
game?
I simply play to my
What the
intended purpose,
fuck?
the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley
That's a
pushed
great
button.
thing.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Did it crash? What the fuck? Hello?